PSV for now, atop the Dutch top flight as Erick Gutiérrez scored on the weekend. But Herc, the bigger question here is, has Guti earned a starting spot in Tata Martino's Mexico midfield?
No.
Ah, why not?
Because Tata Martino doesn't give him the light of day, because Tata Martino doesn't value Erick Gutiérrez.
What about if you were the manager? Would you start Guti?
There would be a game where I would play Guti, yes.
Just one, huh?
Yes, and it'd probably be against Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go back to Tata Martino in his tenure with this Mexican national team in the World Cup qualifiers, a total of 14 games you can play if you're a player. Guti played in 3. He started one of those games. The other 2 that he didn't start, 9 and 11-minute cameos out of 14 possible games. Now, the player you want to substitute him for is Andrés Guardado, who's the team captain, who is going to be the all-time caps leader for the Mexican national team, who's going to be a Penta World Cup, 5 World Cups, and be on the field for Tata Martino. Maybe not every game, but we know that Tata Martino, that's his man, that's his guy. And there's a little twist here, a little wrinkle for both of those guys that I just mentioned. And his name is Luis Chávez. Luis Chávez right now on paper may be the best threat that Tata Martino has at keeping up in this group. Whether you're playing Poland, whether you're playing Argentina, or whether you're playing Saudi Arabia, the duality of this player, box to box, the defensive work rate, the good ball movement that he has, that electric left foot. I mean, he hammers it with that left foot. His type of condiciones, intangibles, his type of talents I've not seen out of a Mexican player for quite some time. I think he is the X factor that keeps both of these guys maybe off the field.
Who's a bigger threat to Guardado, Chávez or Guti?
I think under Tata Martino, it's Chávez. Yeah, I don't hear Tata Martino talking about Guti like he talks about Chávez. That's just a reality.
All right, if it was up to me, man, I would be starting Erick Gutiérrez. I've been on this train for a long time. He's 27 years old. What's Guardado? 36? What's Achache? 33?
Yeah.
I mean, these guys are getting old, and they look it. And when you hear Tata Martino come out and talk about Achache wasting his talent in Houston, as I said the other week on the show, I think that gives us a window into what Tata Martino is seeing from Héctor Herrera. These guys are not what they were. Erick Gutiérrez is a young guy playing at a high level, playing European competition for PSV, and he's starting almost every single game for this team and has been for months, Herc. Mexico doesn't have an abundance of guys doing this in Europe. When you have a guy who's doing it, you've got to find a way for him to start. He's got to start at least one game, to your point, if not multiple games. I wouldn't mind, honestly, to see him take Guardado's spot entirely for the group phase. I think it's well past time that we make some adjustments and give a little more physicality, a little more athleticism to this Mexican midfield. I need more athleticism. I don't hate anybody, Herc, but if you're going to have him and Achache, who's going to do the running? Who's going to do the running?
Edson, because that's how he did in the World Cup qualifying.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.